Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to talk about Marathon. Now I am switching it up a little bit from my original content, which is Star Wars Battlefront 2 content, because I am super excited for this game. And so I'll now be doing a mix of Star Wars Battlefront and Marathon content, as well as maybe some other games in the future if you want me to do that. Now this is the first time I'll be making a video like this, editing and doing a voiceover. So bear with me. It will get better, I promise. Now, with all that out of the way, let's get right into Marathon. Now, before I get into the gameplay, I'm going to talk a little bit about the Marathon lore. Now, most of the information I used in this video was from PC Gamer, so I'll put a link to that in the description. So, Marathon takes place in the year 2893 when you and other runners are fighting for scraps on the planet Tau Ceti 4. The 30,000 people who once lived in Tau Ceti's original colony have mysteriously disappeared and few resources remain. What happened to them is a bit of an unknown, but distant messages and shoddy cover-ups indicate the UESC isn't telling the full story. The runners, humans who traded their physical bodies for biosynthetic prints, dominate what remains of the planet in a race for riches. Factions employ runners, and you'll uncover more about their motivations and interests over time. Bungie's recent updates go into that a little more, and the studio confirmed its narrative plays out through seasonal storytelling. Think a bit more Destiny and less how old school Marathon fans may expect a new entry to look. So Marathon is an extraction shooter, so the basic premise of the game is you load in with your squad of runners, and get in there, loot up, fight AI enemies, and fight other players to try to get as much loot as you can and extract. So I'm pretty excited for this. This will be the first extraction shooter that I'll play. I know of extraction shooters such as Escape from Tarkov and the Cycle Frontier, but this will be my first one. Now, what are runners? So runners are quote-unquote mercenaries. Will be the character that you will be playing. There are 4 different classes as of right now that will be in the alpha, but there will be 6 at launch. As far as we know of, 4 that we have right now is Locust, Void, Blackbird, and Glitch. Now each runner have a set abilities and traits, so I'll go over them real quick for the first 4 that we have right now. So this first runner is called Locust. Now Locust is the support player. Um, it looks like he's also going to be a movement type player, so his primary ability is called Search and Destroy. I'm actually not sure what that ability does, but his tactical ability is a Riot Barricade. Basically, he goes into third person, and you have this um, like uh, virtual shield. Um, but you can like charge with it, and you're able to get your teammates behind him with that Riot Barricade. And then the true 2 traits that he has is the thruster, so he's able to, I think he's able to double jump. Um, and his other trait is a tactical sprint. Um, so he'll be able to run faster compared to other runners. So this next runner is called Void. So Void pretty much is the runner that will get into the game and do in whatever his ability he can to steal everybody's loot with this special ability set. So his prime is a smoke screen. He's able to throw out like a big ball of smoke, and he'll be almost impossible to detect while he's in that smoke. His tactical is active camo. He's able to pretty much go invisible. He's not able to shoot while he's invisible, but once he shoots, he will um, get out of that cloak state. Um, but he is able to go invisible, and it is pretty much uh, impossible to see him when he's in that active camo. Um, one trait is the Shadow Dive. I'm not sure what that one is, and another trait is Shroud. I also don't know what that one does. But yeah, so that'll fit into a lot of people's playstyles. This Void character, I'm excited to try him out. So this next runner will be called Blackbird. Now Blackbird will be your intel runner. So This runner will be able to give you as much information as you possibly can get. The primary ability is called Echo Pulse. Um, that ability pretty much you're able to scan a wide area and be able to tag players, AI enemies, and I think it may have the ability to ping loot. Um, the tactical ability is a tracker drone. Um, I think you either control the drone or you throw it out and it controls itself. My guess is that you're able to control it while you're in like a standstill state. Um, that your teammates have to guard you while you're in that state. Um, one trait is interrogation. My guess is when you have a downed opponent, you're able to interrogate them to find out where his teammates are. And then the last trait is Stalker Protocol. Not sure what that one is, but we will see in the future. So that is Blackbird. Now the last runner we have here is called Glitch. So Glitch has a primary called Amplify. Um, I don't know entirely what that ability does, so take this with a grain of salt. I think it's you're able to increase movement within your team. I'm not entirely sure, so I might be completely wrong. The tactical ability is Disruptor. My guess is going to be some sort of like EMP grenade that affects enemy players. Um, one trait is called Microjets. My guess is it increased movement speed, and then another trait is Power Slide. So I'm guessing it's an increased range in your sliding ability. So those are the four runners that we have right now. There's going to be two more on launch. Uh, we will see what that will be in the future. So now I'm going to go over some more gameplay aspects of Marathon. So some of the weapons include a long shot sniper, LMG, a couple ARs, an energy. It looked like an energy SMG, where the bullets seem to move a lot slower than regular projectile bullets, and a double barrel shotgun. Um, there will be it's an extraction shooter, so there's obviously going to be some AI enemies. So far, from what I could tell, there are three types of AI enemies. The regular soldier enemy, with like equipped with the SMG or an AR. Now it looks like they do push a lot and they flank a lot. So these AI, from what I could tell, they can be pretty tricky if uh, not handled correctly. Um, there's also, I think, what a lot of the streamers in the alpha test called the purple AI enemies. Those are like the heavy, tanky guys that'll take on a bunch of bullets. So you'll have to definitely use some heavy weaponry on those enemies. And then there's also the sniper enemies. Um, the sniper enemies look like they'll be pretty difficult to handle, but we'll just have to wait and see. Um, there are also going to be contracts and missions. So contracts can be accepted from different factions or slash companies. Uh, varied missions, uh, varied missions can occur in game that can better your reputation with these said factions. So there is going to be a lore aspect and a mission aspect to this game, which I am very excited for because it is made by Bungie, and Bungie does a good job with storytelling in their games. I have played Destiny 2, and yes, Destiny 2 is made fun of, but Bungie does a very good job with their lore and storytelling in that game. Um, some other things you can find in this game are there's different vaults. Um, my guess are like different weapon caches. Um, a whole lot of places that you can loot, and it looks like there will be a decent amount of POIs in this game. Um, you are able So it's set at 3 players per squad, but you are able to load in solo or duo if you choose to. But it looks like playing as a team will be better than playing solo. But if you want to play solo, play solo. Now you are able to sign up for the alpha playtest for Marathon on any platform. If you go to their Discord, I'll put a link of that in the description. Um, this game, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for this game. I don't know. I see what other people say about this game, how it's another extraction shooter, but this game just looks amazing. I love the art style. Um, the art style just looks amazing. Bungie does a very good job with environment art and character art. Um, and I also love. I don't care what anybody says. I love class systems. I love that. I had a very fun time with Apex Legends. Um, Destiny does have class system. It may not be the similar to Marathon, but it's technically a class system, and I have a lot of fun with that too. And it does say that you'll be able to customize your you'll be able to make different builds and customize your runner in this game, which I am so excited for. I love to make different loadouts um, in games and try out new playstyles. Um, so that's what I think about this game, and I hope you guys are excited for this game as much as I am. The official launch date for this game is September 23rd, 2025, this year. Awesome. I'm so glad that it's this year. I cannot wait. I hope I'm able to get access to the alpha. If I do, I will definitely put out another video on this. I don't think I'm able to show my gameplay of it, but I will talk about it and give my feedback over it. That is if I'm able to get the alpha playtest. If you're excited for this game, leave down a comment. If you want to see more, subscribe to my channel. Next week, I'm going to do a video over Star Wars Celebrations. I'm going to do a recap over everything that was showed on that weekend. So stay tuned for that. And I will see y'all later.